Hi, good morning. I decided today to work a little bit on the back of the double hoop. It is in a new setup for my recording. This is like a breakfast tray type thing. It has handles and it has legs to make it elevated. Basically, I'm using it because of all the beads I drop on the floor, and I just don't want to keep dropping them because of my cat. I don't want her to. I'm not even gonna think of it, but anyway, so I'm just gonna grab some of these. Sorry for the noise. That's what I'm working out of. My big tray of, well, bowl of mixed beads, and they come from a canister. Please don't ask me where I get the beads. These are saved beads, these are oddball beads, these are tiny beads from projects of the past, and I just throw in new stuff with it and just keep it going. So this is not a tutorial. This is just a project that I'm working on my free time. So I'm just gonna go about my business. If I find something I need to tell you, I will. That's how I relax. She took my chair. That's Abby. I'm standing. She got up and then got down. I'm not going in any order. I'm just getting whatever falls on my hook, my wire. I like to alternate crystals and beads, but it's not something that I have to do. A little bit of everything in this mix. Crystals, beads, seed beads, just everything. If you're new to my channel, I've been working on this for a short time. It is the third project that I've made in this particular double hoop. I enjoy it a lot. I made a wedding tree of life in one. You can look at it, look it up. It's there. It's beautiful. These wires I cut a little too short, or actually I cut the same as the other two, but because of the nature of the way I twisted the branches, they come up short. So I have to extend wire, which isn't a problem. Today I'm just going to bead, and I'll do the extensions later. All I do is cut wire and buddy it up and make it reach my hoop. But I'm just going to bead. I'm not in the mood to do that right now. I'm fighting for this red one because I need color right there. I'm not really picky, but if I'm just going to stand here and work, I may as well pick out something pretty. Like I said, I'll come back and bead the rest of these and connect them to the hoop later. I'll probably record it. Just not right now. I'm trying to hold that so that it doesn't snap. I should have turned it the other way. I've already beaded the front of this tree. I did explain that in a video. I've used 48 wires on this tree. So I've got 4 sections, each of 12. So it's going to be, I think it'll be pretty. It'll look nice in my workspace. I hope the sound is okay. I've got a fan on instead of the air conditioner. And Miss Abby, my cat, is eating. So I don't know if you can hear my voice. I did not check the volume on this. I didn't even plan to do this actually, but hopefully today we go out and walk. And I've been quite sunburned and not out in a few days, so. Maybe that helps a little bit. Yeah. One thing I've been doing all along is shaping up the branches because it's easier for me to do this now than to go back and just supporting my work like this and just giving them all a little bend because there's so many of them, as you can see. To go back and try and get them all would be impossible for me. So it just makes sense to me just to go down the branch as I make them, or every few, and just throw in some twists just so that they're not all straight. This is what makes your tree beautiful and realistic. They just that little bend right there. My wires are definitely short, and this makes it even shorter. That's why I'm not hooking them onto a hoop yet. Right now I'm just gonna bead for a little while before I start my day. Yeah, that'll work. so many mixed beads and crystals in my batch of beads, my huge batch of beads leftovers. I don't really have to search too much to find the crystals, the bicones that I make all these little leaves with, because of all my past projects, I used a lot. So I saved a lot in little bags, and now I'm using them here on new things that I'm not. Right, this is just for my own pleasure right now, because I enjoy it. I have a hard time with these all around ones. I can chase them around and then finally drop it. Easier to do it now than later. Just have to get my daily morning dose of creativity before I start my day. Well, I've already started the day, but these two I'm gonna definitely, three, need to add wire on to. So I'm just gonna move on to the next branch. I've been doing a lot of adding on wires, so if you need to see how I do that, it's on a lot of videos. So just, if you like my work, just make yourself comfortable and watch me work. That's another reason why I put this tray here. I can't move it because I secured it to my workspace, but anything that falls I can prevent from going onto the floor. I'll make a video of the workspace and actually show you what this tray looks like. Right now I just have it all covered up because I don't want anything flying out and I don't want anything getting dirty. So I'm using these white napkins that I bought on Amazon, and it's keeping everything nice and clean, because I am working on a few other projects that leave marks on my workspace and I don't like it. I usually twist with my right hand, but this is facing the wrong direction, so I seem a little awkward, that's why. I didn't think it through before I plopped it into the big tray, which is fine. I don't want the beads flying over that. Plus I'm working on that bottom and I don't want to get distracted by it or reveal it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Alrighty. Only two. That's okay. No, I don't like it. You're not even gonna be able to see it, but I know I don't like it, so I'll just take it off. All these little tiny beads from millions of projects over the past almost 11 years now that I couldn't have done on the big projects I was working on at the time, and just could not find it in me to toss them. I'm going to go on to the next one. Instead of put another little leaf thing there, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just keep moving. I'll go back to them when I'm sitting down and just want to do the adding on wire. Right now, no, not so much. I have stuff I have to do. I actually have a fan up on this humongous workspace even though I only have the small area to record. Instead of putting the AC on, I have to shut this off because it's blowing on me. It's making me cold. Sorry about that. Takes a long time to finish one of these. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 branches done. Well, it's a little bit faster than if I was adding wire on at the same time, just beating them. This project does take literally hours of work, which I don't mind. I just do it when I don't feel like doing something else. I need to be creative. I'm not going to look back at this because I really didn't even plan on recording it, so I don't know if my hands are in focus. I just wanted to share as I finish up another section on this tree that I'll come back later on this afternoon and finish beating and buddy up wise so I can attach them to my hoop. And just thought I'd take you along, spend a little bit of time with you this morning. I'm still thinking about my project, my next tree life, something not too hard, but fun. Not sure yet. I have a few ideas. For everybody that's new here, welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you saw my channel and then decided to subscribe and stick around. Nice to have you. Try to have fun here. This is just my passion, and I enjoy it very much. I also like to share my work, so my goal is for you to be able to create something beautiful. And I also keep myself busy. So with that, I hope you stick around. I don't edit, but I make a lot of mistakes when I make a tree. Not always, but I do make mistakes, cut wire too short, so forth and so on. And when I make a mistake, I don't edit it. I share it because I have to fix it, and then I'll show you how. That's just the way I do things here. Nothing wrong with editing. Probably if I knew how, I would, but I would still share my mistakes because they are what I learned from. It took me a long time to be able to fix them. And how many projects it's like, oh, and just give up on it. I don't do that. I don't. I just keep going, even if it doesn't come out as I wanted it. I still keep going. It's okay. I'm not going to waste my time and just scrap a project. Especially since I do record them. Most of them. Alright, some of them. Usually a craft a day or every other day. Something simple for beginners and something a little bit more, not complicated, but challenging for myself and for my viewers. I like to give you ideas, keep the mind going. I have to, because if I don't, I'm old, I'll start forgetting stuff more than I already do. Can't do that, so I have to keep focused. Okay, I'm going to finish up this branch, and then I'm going to call it a little fun time with you before I say goodbye. But I'll probably be back later on this afternoon. We do plan on walking today. I would love to go for a walk. It's been, I think, 3 days now. Yeah. After all the years of being in the house and just not walking at my own, well, I had a hard time. But now I'm good. So now I just want to keep doing what my husband and I love every day together. So with that, let me just show you the branches that I beaded. That's not bad as long as I don't have to buddy up. I can get a lot done. It'll take me just as long to complete them as it did to bead all these. So I might bring you back for that. But the last section that I did buddy up and I showed you how I do it. I think I got 3 or 4 wires done as opposed to today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And that's the back side. We're almost there. This is going to be interesting. Okay guys, thank you for being here, sharing my morning. Have a great day. Bye-bye.